Good morning. This is Sam Warner from the State Water Resources Control Board, Division of Water Rights. And today I'm here with you for a tutorial on how to fill out the Russian River online monthly diversion reporting form. Now, if you haven't already filled out the main curtailment compliance survey, we have another tutorial available for that form, as well as for the other online forms. But this will be for folks who have submitted one of the exceptions forms and need to fill out monthly diversion reporting in accordance with continuing to divert under that exception. A couple of disclaimers before we begin. Watching this video does not substitute for reading the letter that you received or reading our FAQ, and it doesn't supersede anything said in the regulation. It is just meant to be a helpful tutorial on how to use the technology. The first thing that we're going to need to do is navigate to the website. The website link was included on the letter that you received asking you to report, as well as the initial notification of curtailment. You can see it here at the top of my screen is public.waterboards.ca.gov/WR info. You'll know you're in the right place when you see at the top Water Right Form and Survey Submittal Portal. I'll use the words form and survey interchangeably here, so don't worry about that. Once you're here, we're going to want to go to the middle of the page and see the button that says log in here and click that. Now that we've done so, we'll see a space for a login, which will be our water right ID, and password or reporting identifier, which is the same password that you use to fill out the main curtailment compliance survey and the exception form that you would have already filled out in order to be required to report. If you have any trouble with the password, please let us know, and we should be able to get you the correct login and password. For this video, I'm going to log in with an example, E032244, and I'm going to enter the password below. Now that I've entered the password and clicked login, we see the water user dashboard. Here we see all the forms that we have available for us to take. Now we've already taken the Russian River Curtailment Certification form and the Health and Human Safety Certification form. That's why we're reporting. And we can see at the bottom here, we have Russian River Diversion Reporting. And that's going to be the survey that we want to take. To start the survey, we want to click the button that says Survey. The button that says Summary will show us a summary of what we've already put in, but it won't let us edit our answers. Now, every month you'll need to come in by the 10th of the month and fill in here, and the dashboard should look the same. You'll have the same option to click the button Survey. And when you come back, clicking the button that's a survey will resume the same survey, but there will be new questions each month to allow you to report that month's diversion. Clicking the button that says Survey takes us to the introduction in the form. For the sake of brevity here, I'm going to skip the introduction, but please read it when you fill out the form yourself. To go to the next page, we're going to click the bottom of the button that says Next. Here we can see the first page of questions here. Now, I've already filled in this form, but if you haven't yet, you will see these questions blank. If you've already come back, say you're coming back for September reporting, it will already be filled in with answers you've already put in. Please change the answers if anything has changed in the situation. But if everything's the same as last time, you can leave them the same. So we can see here, is diversion continuing? I'm going to say, yeah, it is continuing. And I'm going to delete, there is no last date of diversion there. But I am diverting less than 55 gallons per day, and I'm complying with all my conditions. If I weren't, I could fill in this box here. Any question that has a star next to it is required, so you must answer it to proceed. Questions without a star, you only want to fill them in if they apply to you. We can see we have some example text here. All right, now that we've filled in this page, we're going to click the button that says Next. Now we can see space to put in diversion reporting data for August. Again, when September comes around, there will be additional spaces available for diversion data from September. Uh, there's also a possibility that this page may appear slightly different for different users depending on the type of reporting that they're asked to do. Here, we're going to report the total amount of water that we diverted in August and the population that was served. In this example, we're using a small amount of domestic use for just 2 people and the rate. Now, I haven't done the math here to check if these numbers add up, but you should when you fill it in for yourself. I just haven't because this is just an example. Lastly, we have the submission page. From here, we can click previous to go back to previous pages, or we can finish and submit. Every time you come back to complete the survey, you should fill in your new answers and come all the way through this submission page to make sure that your answers are saved. The name of the person signing here is going to be myself, Samuel Warner, and I am the right holder in this example. But if you were, say, an agent or a relative, you would want to enter that here in this box. And again, we are certifying that all our answers here are true and correct to the best of our knowledge under penalty of perjury, which is important to take note. Now that I've done that, I'm going to click Finish and Submit. Great. Now we can see the summary of what we submitted and an option to save it as a PDF here at the bottom if we wish to do so. Now I'm going to click this button, Return to Dashboard, to go back to the dashboard. And here we can see the list of surveys again that we need to take. And I can show you that if you click Survey, you'll go back to the beginning of the survey and you can click through. Our answers have changed, and this is what you'll do every month when you come back to edit it. So when you come back in September, there will be new spaces here for September. And we can go back through and submit it again to make sure our answers are updated. If you have any questions about how to use the survey or about what should go in any of the particular spaces, please don't hesitate to contact us. If you need to fill out one of the other certification forms, we also have tutorials available for those. This has been Sam Warner with the Division of Water Rights, and thank you for watching this tutorial on the Russian River Diversion Reporting Form.